The Exped DownMat UL Winter equips backpackers with 4-season warmth so you can venture out into the coldest of conditions with the confidence of a warm night's sleep. The ultralight materials keep the weight down, but it's packed with a lot of smart features, like a slip grip top, wider outer baffles to keep you situated in the middle of the pad, plus plenty more that we'll dig into. It's clear to see why Exped puts so much research and development into their sleeping pads, because the end result is a warm, safe, and comfortable night's sleep. Let's take a closer look. As the name suggests, this is a winter pad. You have an R value of 5.9, which is going to get you through all but the most extremely cold conditions. They achieve such a high R value for such a low weight because they're using high quality 700 fill power down insulation. We know that down has the best warmth to weight ratio of any insulation. So when you let all the air out, it's highly compressible. You achieve a very attractive pack size for how comfortable and warm the pad is. But then when you inflate the pad, those plumes of down puff up like you're fluffing up a pillow. Now, they don't have the down just loose inside the baffles here. They actually laminate it to the bottom and to the top of the pad. So as you inflate it, the down expands and is able to trap in your body heat to protect you from the cold ground. Speaking of inflating the pad, Exped includes a schnozzle pump bag with the purchase of your pad. They make it simple to inflate the pad. Basically, this has an end that you attach to the flat valve, and all you have to do is puff a little bit of air into the top of it, traps the air inside, and you push all the air into the pad. This type of inflation device has been a lifesaver for me, especially when I'm camping out up high and I'm slightly short of breath anyway. The last thing I want to do after a long day of hiking is huff and puff to blow up my sleeping pad. This makes it really simple, and at the same time, you're not introducing the moist air from your breath into the pad. Now, if you want to, you can inflate the pad by mouth, but this schnozzle pump bag makes it really simple, and it doubles as a waterproof stuff sack, so you can even put your sleeping bag inside of this when you're backpacking during the day, and then use it to inflate your pad in the evening. A common failing point on some inflatable sleeping pads is the valve. But Exped has designed flat valve technology here that really eliminates those sharp edges or corners that you might find on a traditional sleeping pad valve. This is incredibly durable, it's going to last a long time, and it's really flush with the pad, so it's not going to get in the way. You'll notice 2 valves here, inflate and deflate. If I open up the inflate valve here, you can see nothing's happening, no air is coming out. When you inflate the pad, if you want to take a break in between, air isn't going to rush out on you, so it makes it really simple to inflate that. And then the deflate valve here is just an open valve. In the morning, when you're ready to pack up the sleeping pad and get on with your next day's hike, all you have to do is open up that valve and you can see the air just rushes out of it. You don't have to fight with the sleeping pad to push the air out of it in the morning. It literally just rushes out. Great design there on the valves. This is the stuff sack for the size medium. It's definitely a backpacking option. I would throw this right inside my pack. And inside they include a repair kit. The long vertical I-beam baffles here are really stable. And you'll find that the I-beams on the outer edges here are slightly thicker than the ones in the middle. That paired with the anti-slip grip skin coating on the top really situates you in the center of this pad. So if you find yourself camping on an uneven surface, you're not going to slowly slide off of the sleeping pad. A lot of ultra lightweight sleeping bags have very slick fabrics, and this coating on the top does give you a little bit of stickiness so that you're not sliding. Another benefit to these long vertical I-beams is that when you put your weight on the pad, it actually widens the pad a little bit, as opposed to horizontal baffles that would lengthen the pad. So that lets you spread out and sprawl out even more. It is a rectangular design and it comes in 2 sizes. This is the medium for reference, but if you want a little bit longer or wider of a pad, then spring for the larger size. The specs change per size, so definitely check out our product page for all the details. There's a lot to love about the Exped DownMat UL Winter. With all of the smart features, it's easy to see why this would be a great companion for your next cold weather adventure. Thanks for watching. If you have additional questions about the gear you just saw, please feel free to visit backcountryedge.com and get in touch with me or one of our other gear specialists. We also have technical specs about that gear on the product pages of our website, and oftentimes we have bonus videos. If you like our channel, please subscribe.